Hello, this is Samba Fall calling from Multicultural Kids Network. I wanted to take this opportunity to talk to you about my passion, about my healing, about my family's healing, and what I'm offering to the community for healing. Everything is beginning from the birth of my 1 pound 7 ounces daughter here in Minnesota, in one of the famous hospitals. This child of mine, this God given gift of mine, was born extremely premature with God knows a long list of doctors' list of issues. But when I asked that very simple question, what's going to be the outcome for my daughter? Many of the top doctors in the world, the top leading doctors in the world here in Minnesota, they were unable to answer that very basic questions. That really opened up my eyes and made me return back to my cultural value with my daughter, my family. And I found out the power of my cultural, you know, background, the power of African values, the power of African grounded healing modalities. My daughter is doing well, thank God, Alhamdulillah, thanks the higher power. She's doing extremely well with the help of two things: my cultural beliefs, my cultural background, because all the African tools, healing tools that I use, including the drums, the balafon, the shekere, the dundun, all of those things, have really maximized my daughter's resiliency. And from there was born the nonprofit organization Multicultural Kids Network. Because since the Creator has gifted me with a daughter who was extremely ill at the beginning, the Creator also gifted me with the power of looking deep into what I have best, which is African healing modalities. And by using that and trusting that, investing that back into my family household, my daughter not only recovered, but alongside that, I did recover because the trauma I was dealing with, including my family members here in Minnesota alone, as an immigrant who doesn't have that broader network of support on a culturally grounded level, pushed me to really investigate and create a culturally grounded modality based on African values to offer that to the community. Today, Multicultural Kids Network is working towards putting a self-care African grounded healing modalities for everybody. From mental health to social resiliency, we are offering a natural cure, a natural pathway to cure with our culturally grounded healing modalities. That first and foremost healed my daughter and alongside myself. How does it work? We are not expert in teaching you how to play these African instruments. We are not expert in teaching you how to play, but we are connecting you. We are introducing you to the African spirit under the guidance of the spirituality that we carry, we were born with, and we continue to carry, to basically reach out for that deep, deep healing power in you. In this society, which is North America, culture doesn't have a place. Culture was not open up to the community. But for somebody like myself, coming from the other side of the Atlantic Ocean, having only known, been born, raised, surrounded by the Spirit, within my own self and my family, I don't see no other way to believe in anything else but my cultural values. And today it's showing me that it's just not me. There are many, many human beings, wonderful, spirited human beings here who deserve and are hungry for this. The mission that we are in is very simple. We're just offering to you these African tools, these African healing modalities for two particular reasons: health and wellness and your spirituality. Here at Multicultural Kids Network, we only believe in the sacredness of African grounded modalities, and especially as immigrant coming from Africa, we are walking in these streets of America filled with a lot to give, but nobody's paying attention. Our elected officials are not paying attention. Our counties, our states, our schools, our communities, leaders are not paying attention, which is fine because sometimes As you know, attention is a huge issue in this society. People don't pay that much of attention because they have lost how to really pay attention. It is very easy to put that down to our children, especially in our schools. All of our children have been diagnosed mysteriously with attention issues, but they do not have none of it. We are here to offer, to share with you one of the very best we have in life, which is our African grounded tools, our African grounded modalities. These are not based on a PhD workshop or a doctor's doctorate thesis. We're not into that. We're really offering what we do naturally, without any guidance, without any any blood samplings or blood laboratory. This is happening naturally with your own spirit, with your own soul. Multicultural Kids Network, again, the website is www.multiculturalkidsnetwork, all in one word.org. Visit us on YouTube or on Facebook. But most importantly, very, very important, come into our center, which is Health and Wellness, located here in Fridley, the address being 6251 University Ave NE Northeast. And yeah, let your soul and your spirit guide you. Let your soul and your spirit help you recover. You are going through a lot. Here in America, we are going through a lot. And we are missing that peace that really regulates our internal mind, body, and soul. First and foremost, taking a deep breath. Life isn't just a shortcut. You just, born today and grow up today and succeed today. Everything is by design, by nature, to live minute after minute. And we have forgotten to really pay attention. We have forgotten to really listen to our spirit, our cultural values. Again, this is Multicultural Kids Network. I just wanted to share with you what's happening in these communities, what we are doing in the community. We are calling for you all to just give us an opportunity to reconnect with you, what you have best to offer in this life. And until then, we're looking forward to hearing from you. Again, 612-227-8574. That's the phone number you can reach us at. We are involved in so many different things. Everything you can think of right now in the state, in the United States, we have a huge role. But that role is not based on university degree. It's not based on engineering degrees, or it's not based on just because you're the oldest or the most knowledgeable of it. Everything is based on the power and secret that has been left in Africa for Africans. But since we are African born, so-called immigrant people coming in here, we also are bringing that power with us. And once we believe in that own power, once we exercise it and use that power, its revelations are huge. Today, my daughter, from being born 1 pound 7 ounces, she really opened up my entire wealth. That wealth isn't just on a fiduciary mode, but it shows me so many different things that I didn't know before. My call is just to enlighten you, to educate you, to show you that we do have within our communities a very powerful, culturally grounded tools or therapies you can tap into to just maximize your resiliency. Again, this is Sambafal from Multicultural Kids Network, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye-bye.